going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another great episode of Shit Talking Time with your boy Grubbs. If not me, who else? Um, if you're new to the channel, please make sure you hit that subscribe button. Also, you're right down at the bottom. You might as well hit that like button, man. Get it on out the way. But thanks for chiming in for another great installment of Shit Talking Time. While we talk that shit and do what we do best. We got the usual on the topic today. Of course, Wack 100 bald headed ass always stay up on the burner because he always doing something, man. They call it exposing. I call that shit messy, man. And then it's like the exposing scene gets dry. So you start manufacturing. I don't be feeling all that weird shit. But sometimes, like I tell people, is it manufacturing or is it paid? Is it paid for? A lot of people are realizing that this industry is a lot of smoke and mirrors. And if you want to get yourself around the internet pretty fiercely and let people know your presence is back around, it's definitely Wack 100 that is get it done. No, might not be in good graces, but he definitely will get it done and get people out here looking for you and your content. So I do wonder. Because at the Lil Osama, that was kind of weird to me for him to go on that witch hunt against him, knowing that it wasn't no paperwork, no fact, no co-defendant, anybody to face the corroborate his story, but he still went ahead with it like it was normal. Um, that was kind of weird. I mean, he giving me grandpa take the keys away type vibe, man. Um, Like I said to me, myself, Wack, you losing a lot of honor, baby. You running around with a lot of niggas you shouldn't running around with. You call it business. It is what it is, man. I mean, it's like you gay or you a little gay. You a lot gay or you a little gay. Or you just gay. Like it's not a meter. See what I'm saying? And that's what people don't understand where they run, how they run and move, how they move. But I want the people to understand that that's their life. They gotta deal with the backlash, the bad comments, the bad negativity. I don't gotta deal with it. That's them. I run my outfit a little bit different. Um, Honor, respectfully, um, all that good shit. I don't say I'm put my hands on nobody. I don't threaten nobody. If I say I put my hands on you, I promise I will. Um, Outside of that, that's it. But I mean, as far as these details, Wack, if you trying to build up hype for content, you got paperwork, you ain't read it. It's one of the hottest topics online right now. You just came home. Stop doing that, bro. If that boy, you ain't got no paperwork saying he told, let that man come on back out into this world and get back to his money. He gotta find his sound. He gotta get his footing back in. Nut shit. It's not happening, bro, by doing that. You just trying to bring that animal side back out of him so he can come see you. That's why I'm like, man, you better stop playing whack for when these youngins slide up on your bald headed ass, open your fucking taco. Like you gonna be fucking playing with these kids, man. Your security, I mean, them niggas do get paid well, good brother. I hear. But shit, do they get paid to die? You see, tell about my homies, nigga. All right, nigga, y'all just gonna be some dead homies, bro. Like you can't keep playing with people honor, and that's where you know these exposers don't understand what they doing. You not just or you exposing somebody. No, bro, you playing with people honor. You playing with people name, reputations, and shit like that. So when it don't pan out well, I don't never hear these niggas come back and say I'm sorry or my bad or he really ain't do it. Oh, okay, I'm gonna put the retracted joint stating that he ain't do it. No, they just go back on and move on to the next dick to hop on. that's where it makes you look weird, bro. And the shit don't make the shit look man like. So that's why I choose to report how I choose to report because I feel as though it's honorable and it makes me feel like I'm doing, what's right. So that's where we at. Definitely feel good to be back. Definitely feel good to be back. Sorry, you guys. I know I've been going for a while, but like I say, certain topics I choose not to report them. That Diddy shit, I was gonna come back when the Diddy verdict came out. But then I'm like, man, they on some weird shit. Like, this man go to jail, but then you got some freak ass nigga out in Texas, super church boy, get slapped on the wrist, and then on like, come on, man, everybody in the party, chicks, things like that. So y'all understand that a lot of that shit was trumped up. Probably about 30% of it was true, 30 to 70% of it was fake. But at the end of the day, it happened. I don't know. But do I think the man deserved 5 years? I don't know. Not really, because I know a lot of them people probably was willing. They just became victims when it came time for the civil part. Just saying, wasn't a victim to the civil money came in the conversation. But it's fucked up. That man be home about a year. Um, what's gonna happen after the hit? I don't know. I mean, he'll continue on. I just can't wait to see how he gonna bounce back from this. What type of Diddy, we gonna expect him to be from here. You know, shout out to his family. You know, still missing the father another year. Gonna miss another Christmas. Another set of birthdays, so on and so forth. So, it is what it is, man. But moving on to the next topic. It's a little Dirk situation. Like I said, it's been getting nasty for Dirk, man. That's why I prefer not to report about it, but I don't have any exclusive content on Dirk. And that's a lot of times why I tell people when I do report, I don't have exclusive content. I got content that I don't watch this morning, 6 o'clock, or I was taking my morning, office meeting. And then I might have seen something while I was sitting between work, eating. I always throw on a little podcast or something, listen to somebody content. But outside of that, I don't get exclusive content. So my tip, what I say on Dirk, I mean, I was one of the people that really was hoping he beat that shit. For me, honestly, like I said, I ain't gonna say I root for the bad guy, but at the end of the day, if I don't think he put himself in alignment to be caught with it. So for that reason, he didn't do anything to me. Now, if they found a way or took a back alley, then that's different. And I mean, I tell people all the time, I mean, phone taps are sneaky as shit. It is one of the most craftiest, sneakiest things in the world. We go out and buy these new devices. These devices cook us every fucking time. I don't know why people don't realize they do. The devices cook the shit out of us. But I don't feel directly that he did anything from what the evidence that we have been able to see. They put out some new evidence that I don't know. And I mean, the crazy thing about it, we know uh federal government lies. Um, they'll lie just to get shit. Like I heard somebody say something that really jumped right in my head as soon as I seen the information that they had leaked out. I'm like, oh, they trying to get one of them other cats to turn on me. Birthday gate about bot. I said, yeah. They trying to get one of them other cats to flip, hoping that they want to go home that bad and they'll go ahead and just tell on dirt. thinking that the shit is true. Like all the mama do and all that shit, they probably put that out because one of them niggas on the group or one of them in there probably got some type of sentimental or relation from mama do, so they put that out, see if he flip. Like the feds are smart as shit. They smart, man. They super, super like uber smart. You talking about a office full of brains connected to a fucking ton of sub offices and bigger offices full of brains with an unlimited amount of pockets, unlimited amount of computer resources, unlimited amount of hackers. Come on, man, y'all stop. I don't know why people would ever think them niggas with you. I don't even want to get in them people's face, man. I don't want no smoke with them. I don't know nothing about nothing they want to know. So that's another thing people gotta realize too. Live your life the right way or stay out them circles where you don't fucking belong and you won't never have to see them little boys. Stay your ass where you belong. So I tell people all the time, man. They always used to tell me big risks come with big rewards. Yeah, definitely do. Cost you a visit to them niggas. I always got locked up in the city. I ain't ever been past this city jail. I ain't never been upstate, none of that shit. So, mm-mm. So, you know, said I had a pretty good criminal record. And I mean, the way my criminal record was, it wasn't like super, super deadly. And then on top of that, I wasn't getting locked up so consecutively. So I was able to get ROR because I was getting locked up like 2002. Then I might get locked up again in '09. Then I might get locked up again. Like I was getting locked up like 5 years apart. Some rest was farther. And then I ain't get arrested from like 2010. And then I fuck around, got arrested like 13, 14 or something on a DUI. Go to weed DUI, but I ended up beating it because I won the motion to suppress my blood. And see, that's another thing these niggas don't be doing neither. If y'all got the transcripts and all that, why don't y'all read that shit? Why don't you read what charges got taken out, what evidence got taken out and shit like that? And that'll show you stupid asses why these niggas got the time they got or the deals that they got. Because when I got caught, like I'm not gonna say I'm a clever mastermind or I'm so nice, but see, this is what happened. When I got pulled over before the arrest, they pulled me over, whatever. I came up to a stop sign. They was already sitting there doing paperwork or something. I pull up to the stop sign after them. So naturally, I'm gonna say, "Go ahead." Y'all was there first. They say, "No, you go ahead." Keep in mind, my car was fishbowl, no tent, no nothing. So they tell me go ahead. I go ahead. They jump straight on me. Damn, fuck I do. Okay, what I do? You ran the stop sign. Same dude who told you go ahead ran the stop sign. Okay, I see what type game y'all on. Now I started looking at their faces. I said, I know these motherfuckers. Just the luck of the draw, bad day. Motherfucking cop used to fuck with me when I was a young boy back in high school because we used to cut school and shit. He was a dick from back then. And then just so happened his partner was this super rookie cop bull who I spent back in the day. And he had it like he just always never could catch up for me. So I said, damn, these like I told the person across, I said, bro, most likely I'm gonna go to jail because they got a personal vendetta against me. And he was like, you sure, bro? I'm like, okay. I tell people all the time, I ain't got a cat. You'll see. I'm just trying to let you know before it get weird. Shit got weird. Next thing you know, I'm in the crack of the door. He closing me in the door. I supposedly resisting arrest. All this crazy shit. Shit was wild. I wasn't doing nothing. Wasn't even intoxicated or nothing. Just came from the gym. And it was like they picked a bad day to do what they did. So now I'm like, whatever. But fast forward on to the rest of the story. We he had me smack, they doing extra shit with the joint. So they removed me out the car. Count this. Keep count. When he smashed me in the door, he took me out the car. Yeah, he let me sit back down. But he removed me out the vehicle. Told me sit back down in the vehicle. Then he looked around my seat to see if I had anything around my seat. Then he removed me out the vehicle and took me to the cruiser and put me in the back seat. My passenger was still sitting in his seat, door closed, window rolled down. He ain't moving nothing. Main man started looking under the seat, going through the armrest. He started to conduct the search. One, he never asked me could he conduct the search. He used supposedly fake wrestling with him in the door, aka him smashing me up in the door saying stop while I'm just standing still like, what? That was his reason for him to, as he say, feel the urge that he needed to search the car. He searched the car, he finds nothing. Cool. He comes back, says something to his partner. His partner removed my passenger, put the passenger in the cruiser with me, and then went back and started searching again for the third time. So when we get to court, my lawyer do his little cross joint and he made sure he slided in there. Like, I just wonder when did he find the marijuana in the car, the first, second, or the third search? He got a chance to go to search his car, go back and get something out of his car, put it in his car. Yo, my lawyer was mean, bro. Mean. They was some mean people the way they did them, man. The judge was like, yeah, why don't you have to keep going back and forth to your car? I'm like, bad. Because a lot of times people don't believe that justice will prevail. Them people offer me deals. I can go to jail on the weekend for a year. No, I'm not going to jail and laying down for no trumped up charge. So me and these people got together and we put together a defense that was rock solid. See what I'm saying? You make the officers look dirty, which they was. They lied and said I ran the stop sign. They wanted to pull me over. They knew where I live at. They know they ride up my block. It always smell like weed outside. They don't bother us. So if they pull me over and say, "Oh, he smell like weed," now you get me down the roundhouse. They go and take my blood. It's going to come back positive for THC. His bitch ass thought that shit was an easy book. No, I ain't one of them, bro. You still gotta have a reason. You had no reason to pull me over. You did a legal search because by the book, you were supposed to remove both passengers from the vehicle before you conducted any fucking search. Any search. But you decided to search a car with a passenger, then do it again, then go back and forth to your car. No, bro, you fucked yourself doing that. And this was a vet cop. This man been pulling me over since I was 17. This arrest was like 30 something, mid 30s maybe. This is the last time I was arrested. And I was like kind of crazy because the weed they found in the car didn't belong to me. I remember before I left my house. I'm actually the crazy part where I was at before it happened. I'm here, same spot, same room, everything. I remember telling my folks, I said, "Yo, somebody just got hit back there, Jonah, with some shit. So don't go back there dirty, because I'm telling you that they fishing back there." And I took whatever I had out my pocket and put it on top of my TV. And the person told me that they ain't have anything, but they did. And that's what they found. And like I tell people, man, it's like I got that shit up off me. I ain't never go down there and say it wasn't mine. I didn't even get anything. The crazy thing about it, and this is how I tell people out here in America, when y'all see this video, bro, this when y'all gonna know I'm really a real nigga, bro, at what I say. My passenger said this shit. I'm gonna tell you what my passenger told the cop. My passenger said, he said, "Hey man, y'all eating good in there, huh?" He said, "No, my OG don't. He ain't get nothing. He ain't get nothing from Taco Bell. He don't eat that bullshit. He don't even eat fast food like that." Told the cop I didn't have no food. So when they found the weed inside the soda from the Taco Bell, it was kind of crazy. And then most people was like, man, and see, like I tell people all the time, I was so clever about this shit because even when I told my lawyer my defense, because my lawyer was like, well, you couldn't just get the passenger to say, come say it was theirs. I said, no, why would I do that? No, y'all gonna do your job. That's too easy. We gonna figure out another way. So that's when the lawyer was like, okay, we gonna go after their credibility. And once we get rid of their credibility, we can go move forward to get the motion to suppress done. And if we win that, now they have nothing to fight against except for a basic traffic stop, which they trumped up anyway. And that's how we did it. Didn't have to get anybody else involved, didn't have to say anybody else's name or none of that shit. Like I tell people, bro, if you thorough at what you do, oh, you can get shit done, man, without telling on anybody or doing any other not conniving shit that goes along with it. I'm telling you. But yeah, something like that. Like I said, that's a simple, easy way of how, like I said, I gotta stop. No code D, no other names, no other paperwork, no other bullshit. And, just the way that the things go, the motions and the lawyers you pay. But definitely feel good to be back. Share some of my good stories with y'all guys. Definitely good welcome back episode. Y'all guys will be seeing me back real soon. Definitely, on the home front of things. I'm gonna keep a close eye on the Dirk situation and see what's what. But I don't know, man. As always, man, feel good to be back with you guys, man, reporting. Now y'all know how I feel about what's going on out here, expressing how I feel. Also, keep your eyes out, man, as y'all see, New Heart and Stripes apparel. This is Autism Awareness Edition. And I'll see you guys next time.